What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Smile Mouth Podcast. I'm your host, Half DZ, and today we're going to be switching gears a little bit. Usually we're talking about music, entertainment, gossip, different things like that. But today I got to switch topics though, because something happened right here in our city on the roads. And you know, it's a pretty serious story, and it's been heavy on my mind. We got to shed some light on the story because this 11-year-old lost his life over something completely senseless. If you live in Vegas, then you know the morning grind. You're on the 215, you're trying to get to work, you're trying to drop your kids off. It's daily routine. And just a few days ago, that routine turned into a nightmare near the Gibson exit. You had a stepfather driving his 11-year-old son, Brandon, to school. Just a normal Thursday morning. They tried to merge, that's it. But this 22-year-old driver, Tyler Johns, which is crazy, because how do you have a first name for a last name? That's always been wild to me. But this dude, Tyler, was not having it. And instead of just letting it go and letting it merge on, you know, which you should, he decided to turn it into a battle of egos right on the highway. Grown men playing chicken at 7:30 in the morning. Come on, man. It's too early for that.
A witness who saw the whole thing described it like this. The two cars started jockeying for position, going back and forth, using the shoulder to try to overtake each other. Grown men playing chicken on a public highway at 7:30 in the morning.
And then it went too far. Johns, Tyler Johns, first name, last name, first name, pulls out a gun and lets off a shot through the open window. He missed the driver. It went through the back window and hit the 11-year-old boy, Brandon. Now Tyler Johns, first name, last name, first name, tried to flee the scene. But the stepdad, realizing what's happening, rammed his own car into the shooter's vehicle, therefore causing him to have to stop, and he wasn't able to get away. I mean, that's quick thinking, as a father, you know, and that scenario right there is like something out of the movies. And when the police finally got a hold of him and asked the guy why he did it, his answer is disgusting, man. He said he didn't know a kid was in the car, and he just wanted to scare the driver. Bro, just flashing it is enough to scare somebody. You know what I'm saying?
He said he was trying to scare the stepdad. Let me say that again. He pulled out a gun and shot at a moving vehicle on a crowded highway because he wanted to scare somebody. Not because his life was in danger. Not because he was being attacked. Because he was mad and wanted to frighten another driver.
And scare him? You don't fire a deadly weapon on the 215. Especially ever really. At the bond hearing, Brandon's mom, Ruby Chavarria, hopefully I'm saying that right, stood up and said exactly what needed to be said.
We scared them because regardless of whatever situation has been on, there was no endangerment for you. There was no person, pointing a gun at you. Swerving or road raging does not give you a right to shoot at anybody, even if you didn't see a child in the back. It does not give you a right to shoot at a person just because you don't want them to pass your lane. It does not give you a right to even, like he mentioned, scare the person, because that's not what your firearm's for.
She looked that man right in the face and told him that your firearm is not a tool for your temper. She also called him out trying to run away. He didn't stop to help. He only stopped because he got crashed into.
And yes, he cooperated after he got out because he had no choice. He got crashed into because he was trying to leave. He did not feel any remorse for this. He was trying to leave the scene and just like, oh, I scared him, I'm leaving. No, it doesn't work like that. You don't just shoot at a person and just try to leave the scene.
The judge denied his bail, and Johns is still locked up. But that doesn't bring poor Brandon back. Look, we drive these roads every day, Vegas. We all get cut off. Every time you're on the highway, you're getting cut off. Even on the main roads, you're getting cut off. And we all get annoyed. Trust me, I get especially frustrated. But is your pride worth your life? Is blocking a merge lane, getting upset, pulling out your gun, and letting off a shot to scare somebody worth ending a potential child's life? You know what I'm saying? Because anybody could be hit, not just a child, anyone. The Henderson police chief said it best.
We have an obligation to look out for each other. The holidays are coming up, and we usually have congestion and tempers run high. It is not worth it to engage in this type of behavior on either party.
Preventable. My heart goes out to the Dominguez and Chavarria family. Rest in peace to Brandon. Vegas, please. Slow down. Chill. Take a minute. Like, take a deep breath before you decide to do something. I do it. If I can do it, I know you can do it. Look out for each other on the road. Like, come on, Vegas. Let's start looking out for each other, because it's not worth it for anybody. And that concludes today's episode of Smile My Podcast. I appreciate everybody being here. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Also, they have a GoFundMe for Brandon. If you want to donate to it, there's going to be a link down in the description. So make sure you hit that up if you can. I appreciate y'all's time. Deuces.